If you know what you're doing, you know what to do. What's up, guys? It's your girl Andrea. It's Andrea or Drea. Just call me Drea. And I'm here with a new video for you guys. So today's video, I'm just gonna get straight into it. Okay? Today's video is going to be me, Andrea, aka Drea, reviewing a wig I got from Amazon. So of course it's a synthetic wig, but it's also a lace front. I'm gonna insert a picture here. I'm gonna show you guys the wig in a second. It's also synthetic, so it's not human hair. The point of this video is I want to be able to review these affordable wigs and see if they're actually worth your money and actually worth buying, and if you could actually do a little something with them. Of course, it's not gonna last forever unless you really know how to take care of a synthetic wig, but you know, sometimes you just need something quick, temporary, and something that's gonna look good when you need it to look good. Unlike my hair right now, so don't look at my hair right now. So we have our package. Okay, so this wig is from Missyvan. I'm gonna put the link down in the description below. It comes with a little wig cap on the inside. So obviously we have our wig cap, 2 wig caps. Still going. And then we have our wig. Wow, I'm so excited. Okay, let's take her out. Ooh, this hair is really soft. It's very staticky too, like it's sticking. Okay, so my camera battery definitely died, but here's our wig. It's very soft. This first thoughts, let me zoom out a little bit. Here it is. My first thought is it's very soft. Immediately towards the end, I'm getting some tangling. Like, you know what synthetic hair does. That stuff be tangling. Now, if I'm being real, this looks like a Halloween wig. It's very shiny. Now, I mean, to be honest, you can kind of get rid of the shine using some baby powder, but shorty is very shiny. She does come with baby hairs. Let's check out the inside of the wig. So the inside of the wig looks like this. And there is sort of a little adjustable band in the back. Not really what I prefer, just because it always gets hooked onto my kitchen. It also has a little clip in the back. Personally, I like the clips in the back, just because I feel like it's very secure. And there are, if you didn't see, there are 2 clips on the side right here. But like I said, if I'm being real, this wig is low-key giving Halloween. It's just very shiny. It's very shiny. Now, maybe if I would have did like a black, it would look way better. Now, for the reviews of this wig, I was seeing the blonde and the pink wig mostly. I think I could be imagining, and it looks so good, y'all. Like, it looked amazing. I was very impressed. Like, these girls that were putting them on, it looked great. Do I believe that there were real people that actually wanted to buy the wig and wanted to see what it does? I do. But we're gonna be applying this wig. I'm scared because I don't know how this is gonna look on me. Now the part, y'all, this part is kinda, we're gonna have to do something with it. Now I am gonna be actually putting this wig on. So yes, I'm gonna be actually installing this wig, glue and all, blow dryer, wig cap, everything, makeup. I'm gonna be installing this wig. Hopefully it goes well, hopefully it goes smoothly, hopefully I don't feel like I need to take it off immediately, and hopefully I can knock out the shine by putting some baby powder on it. Now, am I necessarily gonna be showing y'all all that? No, I'm gonna do that all off camera because this is simply a review, not a tutorial, and I wanna make sure that you guys aren't watching anything you don't want to watch, because you probably know how to install a wig or you're probably familiar with the process. And BTW, I'm not a professional, I'm not a hairstylist, I'm not a hair professional. These are just my personal opinions. I just really do love hair, and I know how to do hair really well, and I love wigs, and this is just my personal opinion about the wig that I decided to buy off of Amazon, so you guys don't have to waste your money if it's a waste of money. And just a FYI, I'm not going to be installing this wig straight out the package. I'm going to wash the wig and let it air dry, and then we're going to install it tomorrow. Until then though, I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I am back and I'm here so that we can finish this little review. Okay, so I have the wig glued on. It's currently tied back, but let me take it down so you guys can just really grasp what this hair is looking like. Okay, let's brush her out a little bit. Okay, so this is what she looks like after my customization. Y'all, let me tell y'all something right now. I had to do a lot of work to make this wig look how it looks. It did not look like this straight out the package. I really had to get to work, honey. And I know I said I'm not no professional, but I might as well because I got this wig laid and slayed and I'm so impressed with myself. Okay, so this is the Missyvan lace front straight hair 22-inch wig. It claims to be glueless. I don't know because I didn't wear it that way. But as far as I can tell, I don't feel like it is a glueless wig. Any lace front that I wear, I typically don't wear as a glueless wig, but I guess that's something I'll find out in the future in case I take this off. It seems to also be heat resistant, 180% density. It's a 21 through 23.5 inch cap and transparent lace. We'll talk about why I did that in a second. So this wig, as you guys have probably seen in the previous clip, this is a T lace part, so it is not a full lace. So besides the perimeter of my head and the edges, the only part that is laced on the rest of the cap is right down the middle right here. Of course, you can shift it to the side if you want a side part or whatever, but if you glue it on, you're gonna have to take it off to shift it to the side. So you cannot part down here because there's gonna be tracks in your way. But what do I think about this hair? I have a lot of thoughts about this hair. This hair, I picked out the color, I picked out the length. I believe it comes in multiple different lengths. And this one is a 22-inch. So let me show you guys. So it comes down to about my belly button. Honestly, when I bought this hair, I thought it was gonna look more like the picture that was advertised. Did I expect to get what was on the picture? Absolutely not, because I know that's just not how it works. I thought at least the color would be the same. No, this is definitely not the color that I expected it to be. Do I hate it? No. It definitely does look different and it is completely different than what I'm used to. And I feel like if I would at least gotten the same hair color that was in the picture, I would like it just a little bit more, just because I've never had this particular color on me before, so it's just kind of weird looking at myself in the mirror, and I feel like it just kind of blends in with my skin. I don't know, it's just overall it's just definitely unusual for me. It's very different for me, but at least I know, like in the future when I see a color like this, I know how it's gonna look on me. Okay, so I do have a little rating scale that I created to fully review the wig and its elements. What makes a good wig? So this is my opinion about the hair. So if you have this wig, you're probably gonna think something completely different. This is my opinion. This is what I believe to be true about this wig and my experience with the wig. I feel like I keep getting blurry. And it's probably gonna be a different experience than somebody else's, but I'm just giving you mine so you know how to judge if you want to go out and order this wig off of Amazon. BTW, if you do want to order this wig off of Amazon, I'm gonna put the link down in the description below. So basically the way I'm gonna be rating this wig is I'm gonna have a sort of like a scale. And I'm gonna have different categories or elements that I think makes up a good wig. And I'm gonna be rating them on a scale 1 to 5. 1 being the worst and 5, of course, being the best, duh. Okay, so let's get to my little rating scale. Okay, so the first element that I had that I thought was very important to consider when picking out a wig or considering if you should buy a wig or not is the softness. This wig is very soft. It was one of the first things I noticed upon taking it out the package. It's just a very soft quality. It doesn't feel stiff or anything. It's just very soft. It's very smooth. When I run my fingers through it, it's just very, very smooth. So I give this category a 5 out of 5. You did that one, Missyvan. Okay, so the next category I have, which is probably the one y'all most curious about, is shedding. I'm just kidding. I give this one a 4 out of 5. I didn't notice too much shedding. Even when I washed it, I did not notice any shedding at all. Will it be a possibility in the future? Yes, because I've only worn this wig for a full day. I only had to comb it out a couple of times, but I did not experience too much shedding, which is a really good thing. So 4 out of 5. Next we have shininess. Personally, this is something I like to consider whenever I'm picking out a wig, because I feel like if a wig is too, I just bit my tongue. Oh, I feel like if a wig is too shiny, it just makes it look so so fake. It makes it look very synthetic, very much like plastic. Just no, it just makes it look less realistic and more like a Party City wig. And to be honest, that's what this wig was given upon taking out the package. It was very shiny. It made me kind of uncomfortable. It made me feel like if I put this wig on, people would look at me and be like, yeah, that's definitely a wig. I didn't want that. I wanted it to look as real as possible, and because it was so shiny, I struggled with that. So let me tell y'all something. Right now, it doesn't look too shiny. Right now, it looks shiny, but it doesn't look too shiny. That's because I practically drenched this thing in baby powder last night in order to help strip it of that shininess a little bit. And honestly, I just had baby powder everywhere. Did it work? Yeah, it did. But it's not something I want to always have to do. It's not something I want to be constantly doing, because eventually the baby powder is gonna dissipate. So I don't want to have to keep reapplying in order to make my wig look less shiny. For this wig, I give it a 1 out of 5. It was very much giving Party City wig. It was giving Halloween, and I just was not here for it. For this particular wig, I think you can make something work, but personally, I just really do not like shiny wigs at all. I don't like when they're too shiny because they look really fake, and I just don't want my hair to look like fake hair, you know? Okay, for the next category, let's talk about the lace. So in the description of this wig, it claims to have transparent lace. I don't necessarily think that it's transparent lace. I feel like I look blurry. I don't necessarily think that this is transparent lace. Was it a really bad experience trying to apply it? Actually, no. I did not have a bad experience trying to glue it down or trying to get it to blend. As you can see, it blends pretty well, so I'm not sure to be honest. I give this about a 3.5 out of 5 or a 4 out of 5. I'm in between those two because I didn't necessarily have a bad experience trying to get it to blend in or trying to get it to look good. Nothing like that. I didn't have too many issues trying to get it to blend in with my skin or trying to get it to just look like it's coming from the scalp. I still do have the screen door effect, however. Yes, I did the ball cap method. Yes, I know how to apply wigs, but it just still gives off that effect. When you look close, it still gives off that effect. Also, I kind of wish this was a full lace. The reason why I say that is because there wasn't much room to pluck. So right here on my baby hairs, I pulled extra hair down for the baby hairs, but I had to be very careful because there wasn't much space to do that at all. The track is nearly like right here in the front, so I couldn't really do much plucking here or around the hairline, and it kind of just, again, it made it look a little fake. Plucking helps make your wig look realistic. It helps to make it look like it's coming from the scalp. Honey, all that hair do not be growing in one spot on your scalp. So because I didn't have that much space to pluck, it just made it harder. I know that doesn't really have much to do with the lace, but I just wish it was a full lace so that I could do those things. But you can only get so much for $40, and to be honest, for $40, this was good enough. So speaking of plucking, you know that TikTok was like, it is so bad, I want to give you a 0, but I can't do that, so I give you a 1. Y'all. Y'all. So for the plucking process, I just need y'all to know that if you think you're about to buy this wig and straight out the package you're gonna put it on your head without doing any customizations, etc., honey, you got the wrong idea and you got the wrong wig. At least for how I want my wig to look, this wig is definitely gonna take some work to make it look realistic, to make it look like the wigs that you see on these Instagram models. Like, it's definitely gonna take some work to get there. And like I said, this wig did take up some time for me in terms of making it look realistic. Just that. Installing it, however, I didn't have that much of an issue. This wig was not pre-plucked. It wasn't pre-plucked. It's not supposed to be. I'm pretty sure that it's not pre-plucked. I didn't see anywhere in the description where it said it was pre-plucked. I guess the most difficult part about this was the fact that there was just no room to pluck. If I pluck too much, you're gonna see the track. And I just had to be very careful, and I didn't like that because I didn't want it to look like all this hair is growing out of one hair follicle. Because if I wanted this to look real, I don't want it to look like 10 different hairs are growing out of one hair follicle. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to look just as natural as possible. And like I said, plucking can really help with that, and I just did not have any space to do any plucking. Also, when doing the plucking, I just felt like nothing was really happening. It was just a really annoying process. I feel like I was plucking out a lot of hair. The hairline was very straight, it was very full. Same goes for the part. It just does not look natural when you wear your wigs like that. So that's why I had to just go on with a tweezer, how to separate them hairs a little bit, make it just look natural, make it look like it's my scalp. Like, I didn't really think I would need to do so. And of course I knew that there would, of course, when I bought the wig and before I put it on, before I washed it, I knew that there was probably gonna have to be some plucking to do, but I didn't think it would be so much. And at the same time, I can only do so much because of the way the lace is, and that's why I give it a 1 out of 5. Okay, next let's talk about size. So for the size of the wig, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Why? Because I have a big head, but this wig still fit me. It was a little bit small, it wasn't reaching all the way over my head. However, it did fit my head for the most part, so that's why I give it a 4 out of 5. Next, last but not least, we have, is it tangle free? Honey, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. At first, I was not experiencing that many tangles, but I feel like as I was playing with the hair more and as I was trying to get it together, do some plucking, cut the lace, and just, you know, installing it and also styling it, I noticed it was tangling more and more. So now I don't have that much of a problem with it, and honestly, that is kind of expected with synthetic wigs. Synthetic wigs tangle so much for no reason. It's kind of annoying. However, with this wig though, I'm not having that type of negative experience how I have with most other synthetic wigs as soon as I buy it. This one is actually doing a lot better than I would expect, and that's why I gave it a 3 out of 5. I wore this wig all day today. When I was in my car and every time I got ready to walk into my class, I would brush it out, I'd be good. I'm good. And that's it's just kind of routine when you have synthetic wigs. That's just something you have to get used to. You're gonna have to do that probably very, very often. But I feel like I didn't have to do it as much, which was a really good thing. So 3.5 out of 5. So if you think you're finna wear this wig straight out the package, honey, you got the right idea but the wrong wig, okay? It's most likely not gonna come out the way you want it to come out, or the way you expect it to come out, and you might dislike it. In my opinion, this wig is definitely not a beginner friendly wig, especially if you have certain standards for how you want your wigs to look. If you want them to look real, if you want it to look like it's scalp, if you want it to look like it's your real hair coming out the root. Hey honey, I just do not believe that this is a beginner friendly wig. I haven't installed that many wigs, but I definitely got my practice in, and I know how to slay a lace front, and I really slayed this to the best of my ability. I really slayed this wig for what was sent to me. And yes, I did pay for this wig with my own coin. I just wanted to find a wig that was affordable and see if it's good quality, if it's quality enough to spend your money on. So the final question, is this wig a flop? To be honest, I'm gonna say no. I don't think this wig is a flop. Was it what I expected? No. Did I expect to get exactly what the picture showed me? No. So I can't really be too disappointed there. Did it take a lot of effort and a lot of work to make it look how it looks right now? Yes, absolutely. Which is why I say it's not a beginner friendly wig, especially if you don't have any experience putting on wigs, especially if you want to make this wig look amazing and bomb and slayed. If you don't have any experience with putting on lace fronts or whatever, I guess you can use this wig as practice because it took so much work. But if you're looking for something that's gonna take minimal effort to make look good, this is not the wig for you. However, if you are invested in putting in a little bit of time, a little bit of elbow grease, then yes, I do think that this is a good wig for you. Although it took some work and I was kind of frustrated at first and I was kind of annoyed with the process, and you know, the color was a little bit off and it was a little shiny. Despite all that, I feel like right now, the way the wig is, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I think it looks great. I've gotten some compliments. It's good if you're looking for something temporary, that you just want to quickly put your hair in a wig really quick, something that's cheap, affordable. Maybe you have a special event, whatever the case may be. Will I buy this wig again? Most likely not. I probably will not buy this wig again, even if it was in a different color. Just because I didn't like putting so much elbow grease into making this wig look the way it looks right now. Because if I would have taken that wig, cut the lace off, and put it on my head, honey, I would have been looking crazy. So yeah, it was an annoying process. I was annoyed with getting it together. It was annoying putting so much damn baby powder on it to make it look less shiny. However, I am satisfied with the final outcome. I am satisfied with my result. I am satisfied with how it looked in the end. So like I said, honey, if you have some experience with installing wigs, you know how to pluck, you know how to tint that lace, you know how to get it looking right, and you're looking for something that's affordable, then yes, I think that this would be a pretty decent investment. However, if you're none of those things I just talked about, don't buy it. Why did I buy this wig? Y'all, I bought this wig because I'm a college student, okay? I wanna have a laid and slayed lace, just like all these other baddies out here. Honey, those things is running for $100, $200, $300, $400 a pop just for the wig. Not even to install it. Get it installed by somebody. You know, that's like another $200. That's expensive. This wig costs $40. So if you know what you're doing, you know what to do. Alright, y'all, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope this was something that helped you make a decision if you wanted to invest in a little wig, a little wiggy wig from Amazon. If this did help you figure out and you do decide to invest, if you do decide to invest to learn how to somewhat lay and slay a wig, or you do know how to lay and slay a wig and you just want something cheap real quick, then I'm really glad that I was able to give you some information on this wig, if it was worth investing, if it's something you want to deal with, if it's something that you want to invest in, whatever the case may be. I'm glad I was able to be there for you guys. I'm glad that I was able to help, and I really hope this video was helpful to you. If this video was helpful to you, please don't be afraid to give your girl a thumbs up real quick. Don't be afraid to, you know, click that little, don't be afraid to click a little thumbs up, or maybe the even subscribe button. And if you choose to hit the subscribe button, don't be afraid to hit the bell notification as well, honey. I'll see you guys in the next one.